Everyone, welcome to the AFH Hub tutorial video section. In this video, we will be going over how as a provider you you can add a CBHS tracker. You can generate the monthly report, and every day you can log a behavior change and track it. We'll also be going over the incident reports and the daily notes and the search care plan. These are the some features that we have added recently. We'll also go over in this video how you can add a caregiver, and caregiver will be able to access these features for each resident that you share with the caregiver, and they would be able to also record these logs every day. So let's jump in. So let's go with the first as a resident, as a provider role. So as a provider, once you have added a resident, you go to the CBHS tracker, and you can see there are some new buttons here. New CBHS tracker entry, there's a monthly report, there's a recent reports, and the draft reports that you have not submitted. So let's go and add a new entry here. So these are the some buttons we have added for you to easily add the behaviors. So when was this behavior change start time? We will simply go and say, let's say it started 45 minutes ago, and if it's ended or it's currently ongoing, you can just leave it and save it as a draft. For the demo, I'll just say like, okay, it's ended now. Now you'll select the behavior. So the behavior is something that is coming from the resident care plan. So make sure that you have generated the care plan in the AFH Hub. So let's say nighttime assistance, and as you can see, this is coming from the care plan, the nighttime behavior. So all that you have added, and what was the instruction supposed to be given in the care plan, this is also already auto populated. So you just click that, and as a provider you add some more details or notes that what you have done to work on the behavior. And if your English is not very good, you can simply clean up with the AI also. And as you can see, and this one also you can clean up with AI. You can also simply record the resident response also and some extra notes, and either save draft or save to CBHS Tracker. And once it has added, you can go back and you can see, click on the recent reports. As you can see, the one that I have added, this one, you can either edit or delete. You can and there are two more I have added it before. Now to generate the report, you simply click on this monthly report. You can select which month you want to generate the report. And there is also some report data. With this is following the CBHS standard format, the new format. So all these fields are required there. If you want to change, the system also generates this summary of all the notes from the week. As you can see, this anxiety behavior happened one time in one day, total hours this week, and how much time the the provider or the caregiver has spent, and that is decided by the start and end time of the log. It collects everything, generates a summary, and as you can always edit this summary. And since this is just the beginning of the June, so we have only week one summary. But once you have gone over the June and next month or previous month, if you have added more logs, it will generate the summary for each week. And you just simply click on the print. And you can see now this CBHS tracker for this resident has been generated. It has filled out all the details for you. Total 2 distinct behaviors happened in the June month. It also has generated how many total hours the team has spent on it, and it also generates a tier. So tier is generally, you can see, depending on the logs and how much time caregivers or the providers have spent on the resident, it generates a tier also. So for this demo, there was only 1.25 hours, so it has not tiered. But it will categorize the tier also for you. It has also grouped the behaviors. As anxiety happened one time in a month, and nighttime assistance happened one time, and what is the total hours spent. This is the week one summary. It logs the specific times and the initials of the person who is reporting or adding the logs. Uh, and you can see the summary has been generated added for you, so you can just simply print it out and go to the MCO billing and upload this document. Let's go back and the second thing is the incident reports. So the incident reports is a daily report that you can add if in case of a major fall or injury or behavior event that change, or let's say medication issue. So you can simply fill out this form, and when this happened, let's say 15 minutes ago, if you want to reset, if you want to use exact date and time, you can simply click on this and fill it out. Incident type, you can do fall, and you can also upload the photos of the incident. So this actually store the images, uh, and you can fill all this form. You can also fix with AI if you have not a very good English, or your caregiver is not a very good English. You can also do that and save the incident report. You can see the incident, the list of the incident reports, as you can see, and the photos will be attached with it for you to review. So caregivers can keep submitting these incident reports, and as a provider, you can actually review these anytime as you whenever you get time to review, or by end of the day, a daily review. All the draft reports will also be visible here. If you want to print it out, this incident report summary every month, just like the tracker, you can just simply click print and it will print out the nice summary for you. Let's jump on to the daily notes. Now, daily notes is very quick action that caregiver or provider can add it here. Let's say now uh, resident ate all the food, uh, but didn't drink the juice. So you can fix with AI also, and you can just simply save daily note. So daily note has been saved in the system. You can, as a provider, you can always go and review, delete, edit, or you can print it out easily, and everything will be properly formatted for you. Now this is from the provider side. You can take all these actions. These are new actions we have added. There is one more action, search care plan. So search care plan is coming from the care plan. So make sure you have processed the care plan in the AFH Hub. Now what this shows is, let's say eating. So it will pull out the details from the care plan only and shows you what are the resident notes and the instructions for this behavior or the care plan section. So if you want to say, let's say transportation, let's say anything, and transportation, you can see there is it's picking from the ideal. If you want to do special transportation, you can also do let's say if the care plan has it, it will show you transportation escort. So you can just caregiver must accompany client to appointments and assist to transfer in and out of vehicle. So again, if you have added any instructions in the care plan, it will be visible here. Now all these features you can have caregiver also access. What you have to do is just simply click add caregiver and select the caregiver email address. Make sure you have asked your caregivers to create their account in AFH Hub as a caregiver, and then you would be able to find them and add into your account. And now, as you can see, Jessica Lee is the name of the caregiver, and she has created the account in the AFH Hub. So I was able to find her. And then next, residents. Now you can assign which resident you want to give access and what features you want Jessica to access. If you do not want any of these features, you can just simply uncheck the box. And the next section is the shift. Caregiver will only be able to access these features and the resident if you have provided assigned them the shift. If outside the shift, they will not be able to access any resident information. So you can say all day access. I'll just say enable, and let's just show you finish. Select at least one day. Let's say I'm gonna do Tuesday for now. Now caregiver has been added. You can edit all the settings here. As you can see, caregiver permission matrix. You can see which you can add multiple residents here simply, and you can change their access. Now in the second browser, I have a caregiver dashboard. Login. I will just refresh it, and as you can see, caregiver cannot access any of the resident information because the resident access is available only during the assigned shift. So they cannot take any action. Now as a provider, I will go and manage the shift, and I will say, hey, today is Wednesday, and I would say 8 a.m. to, let's say, 6:30 p.m. and you go back again and you just refresh. So caregiver will be able to access these features, and they can look through the care plan. They can go to the daily notes and submit any log that you were able to do as a provider. There is shift mode on. So shift mode on means only the necessary information will be visible. If you turn it off, the caregiver, they will see some more details. Let's say the provider details, the AFH details, some time, the shift, but by default it will be on automatically when they log in during their shift time. Yes, that's all I have for the demo. So sorry, one more thing. There are, with your current subscription, for each home, there are 2 caregivers already included in the plan. So you don't have to pay anything extra. If you want to add more than 2 caregivers in each home, then you have to pay extra for that, $5 per caregiver. So please do take a look and start using these new features. That's all for the demo. Thank you so much.